Well, with videos, I think it's, to me, it's the next stage. I've finished writing the music, singing the music, recording it, and it's not something I do very often, so I actually enjoy it. It's 3 days of being in Fantasyland. It's also like, for me, having finished the album, that's kind of my main concern, so the director is the one who's kind of fretting and sort of worrying, and so generally I sit back and enjoy it.
Enya is fabulous to work with. I mean, I've never met her before, but she's great. She takes direction really well. I mean, we started off on the first night, which was quite difficult for her. She just sort of arrived and we plonked her in the middle of the set, and 10 minutes later we had rain pouring on her.
When they say there's a little sprinkling of water in front of you and behind you, and then the next thing, it's torrential rain.
I don't know why they picked me, but I think a lot of the stuff I do is very kind of visual. The first thing I did is look at all the other videos. She made some very famous videos, and me being me, I've always, my instinct is to do it better than what's been done before. Well, the theme of the video is the 4 seasons of the year, and that really came from the title of the track, which is Only Time. And I wanted to do something where time, or the passing of time, plays an important role. And then I came up with the 4 seasons, but the whole thing is then set inside a room. There's a film that Tarkovsky did called Mirror, where it kind of rains inside a room, the ceiling kind of falls in. And I thought, I just remembered it's such a powerful image, and I thought it'd be great to have rain inside the room, and then we could do, we could have leaves falling for like the autumn, and we could have snow falling for winter, and so the whole 4 seasons take place inside of it. So it's quite surreal, and you wonder if it's taking place in Enya's mind, or if it really is happening. And when it's finished, there'll be a lot of sort of time distorting in post-production, morphing the seasons together. A lot of hard work later in a little dark room.
I find with each scene I've had a rough sketch of what it looks like, but it's only when I actually get there and I speak to Graham that I actually find out what I'm involved in doing, and I find that quite interesting, because it's not something I've been thinking about over and over my head, and it's quite fresh then.
I mean, I did originally think of finding a big interior, like an old bank that perhaps hadn't been used, and we could do it there. But you don't have all the kind of the height of the ceiling like you have here, and all the rigging, and we could put all the lights up there. So, I mean, there's an awful lot of lights, I don't know if you can see them, but going on up there, and every single thing is, so we've got like lights for the moon, and they kind of fade up. We've got different coloured gels on them, so when the rain comes in, it's going to fade from blue to yellow, and all that stuff gives us a lot more control. I am enjoying this shoot more than perhaps any video I've done, and maybe it's just because we've got a very good team on it, and I've got a very good cameraman, and I like working with people who are always throwing up ideas all the time.
There's a side of it, you know, I do enjoy, especially dressing up in the most beautiful costume, and then transforming me into these wonderful sort of characters, these seasons. That's been quite exciting. I feel I'm trying to portray what's within the song. I'm trying to complement that with the imagery, and I think it's been captured. Looking at myself with the makeup, the costume, looking back at the rushes, I see me all the time, which I'm really happy, because I'd hate to be, you know, to look at an image that I wouldn't be happy with.
One thing about doing promos is, you know, you get 4 minutes, and commercials you get like 30 seconds, so it's nice to be able to do a big sort of crane shot which lasts maybe 10 seconds, and you can use the whole thing rather than find the best 1.5 seconds.
On this video, it's a much quicker pace, which I'm quite surprised at. Usually you're there early in the morning, and then it's like you're told perhaps, you know, in about an hour's time you're on call, but when they say on this video it's like 15 minutes, it is 15 minutes.
We're always running out of time. I tell you, look, I've got 2 watches. That shows how paranoid everybody is about time. This is the director's watch. It goes slow.